Senior number 7, Laura Murphy. Junior number 8, Gabby Bullard. A junior number 9, Ella Westerman. Junior number 11, Dia Patel. Sophomore number 13, Gigi Otto. Junior number 14, Noelle Buckley. Junior number 34, Avi Anderson. And finally, a junior number 52, Julia Gillespie. The head coach of the Mounds View Mustang lacrosse squad, Miss Wendy France, along with the rest of the coaches, players, and assistants for the Mounds View girls lacrosse squad. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, our Spuds of Moorhead Senior High School. Our first Spud starter, an 8th grader, number 0, Lake Parr. A junior number 1, Caitlin Canyu. Senior number 2, Ava Nelson. Sophomore number 4, Cami Wojtke. Sophomore number 6, Allie Mosier. Sophomore number 7, Sadie Polminen. Sophomore number 8, Sydney Martinson. Junior number 9, Aubrey Keeping. Junior number 10, Abby Kerpius. Senior number 11, Allie Harmola. A senior number 12, Sophia Swenson. And finally, a junior number 17, Ava Gilbertson. The head coach of the Moorhead Spuds, Miss Brianne Martinson, along with the rest of the coaches, players, and staff of the Moorhead High School Spuds girls lacrosse squad. Ladies and gentlemen, if at this time y'all please rise, direct your attention to the east end of Jim Goda Stadium here at Hamras Field as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And let's play Minnesota High School girls lacrosse here at Jim Goda Stadium and Hamras Field.
Welcome to Jim Goda Stadium, the site of today's girls lacrosse matchup against Mounds View High School. Along with John Dielstra, I'm Thomas Fox. Thanks for tuning in to today's coverage of girls lacrosse presented by Muscatel Subaru. This is opening day for lacrosse, as Moorhead last year went 9-6, losing in the section semis against Elk River. For the Mounds Mustangs, they went 6-8 and lost in the section quarterfinals to White Bear Lake. And they have a new coach to their coaching staff, a former Spud lacrosse player, Brianne Martinson, who was an assistant coach last year and the year before, is now taking her first year as the Moorhead Spuds head coach. And she's going to have a lot of keys for her girls to win today.
Yeah, Tommy, I talked to Brianne before the game. She's looking to focus on communication, dialing in those passes, and getting all those ground balls.
And the key players to watch here this afternoon are Sophie Swenson, Cami Waike, and Sydney Martinson. And it is a cold afternoon here in Moorhead, Minnesota, but we got spring sports. It's opening day for girls lacrosse as we await the opening face-off.
We got Sydney Martinson here taking the draw of the day.
And here we go. Opening day is underway here at Jim Goda Stadium. Here come the Mustangs down the field. Pass across, ground ball in the air. Running around is Avi Anderson. With the ball, she tries to make a play. Ball on the ground. Fumbled by Berkeley Reelfs. Across behind the net. Out to Anderson. And here's another ground ball, almost scooped up by Caitlin Canyu. Moundsview trying to make a play as the ball trickles away and is in the air.
Yeah, looks like Moundsview is in early control of the game. They're moving the ball well.
That is indeed, and we're going to have a stoppage in play.
Looks like we're going to have a free shot here from the 8-meter line. Looks like she dropped the ball on that one.
Shot is no good. The Mustangs maintain possession. Here's Barrett Hudson. Across to Reelfs, who weaves her way and shoots just wide.
Moundsview backs it up, keeps the ball. Pushing it hard right away.
And inside, and she scores. Maddie Tinkle with the game's first goal, and the Mustangs draw first blood here this afternoon.
Looks like there was a missed slide on that one, Tommy. They didn't quite get there in time to play D.
And a lot of momentum early here for the Mustangs. As Sydney Martinson will be on the face-off at the center line against Gabby Bullard.
We got Ava Nelson and Sophie Swenson on the wings.
Oh, that's a misjudge by me. That is Ava Nelson. Here come the  Down the field. shot, and she scores, and we are tied up at 1.
That's Sydney Martinson's first goal of the year. I think we can be prepared for a few more of those this year.
Absolutely. A terrific answer by the Spuds. After falling behind early, that is Martinson's first goal of the new campaign. Here's a ground ball that is going to be picked up by Ava Nelson, who runs it up the field. She passes it across. Spuds have it behind the net. Looks, the Spuds are going to try to get something going here to try to take the lead. Sydney Martinson controls. She scored the Spuds' first goal just a minute ago. And I think there may have been a little miscommunication there, or she was trying to do a wraparound goal.
Yep, looked like she was trying to take that around the crease and put it top corner. Just missed a little bit right. Gonna reset here. Pass it around, get a play going. Passing is looking pretty good down in this end.
It really is, and hopefully that will translate later in the game. Swenson passes it. Pass inside. Ground ball picked up by the Mustangs. Here's another ground ball, almost picked up by Cami Woike. Here's Ellie Westerman, and a little high above the net.
Yeah, she made a great move to get open there and get her hands free. Just couldn't quite finish the shot there.
We'll see if the Spuds can try to clear here, as they are in dangerous territory right now. Pass across, intercepted by Ellie Westerman. And
looks like we're going to have a free shot here from the 8-meter.
And another free shot opportunity.
That's what you call it, just a free shot.
And a great save made there by the Spuds.
Yep, Lake read that the whole way there. She knew exactly where that one was going. Great goaltending.
And that was good redemption by Lake Parr after giving up the goal earlier. Spuds moving it down the field. And a ground ball picked up by the goalie Gillespie. Julia Gillespie made a great play there to get it across the field, and the Spuds move it down the field once again. Mia Fallingstead checks in for the Spuds. This is good defense by Mounds View. And almost a goal, but once again, Julia Gillespie with a great play there. A great save made to set up an opportunity here for the Mustangs. Weaving inside, ground ball picked up by Ali Harvala.
You're good.
Here come the Mustangs. Another save made by the Spuds goalie, Lake Parr. She is starting to feel it early on.
Yep, that was a great save, Tommy. Her reaction time is on point today.
Yeah, it looked like a slow start after giving up that opening goal, but now she's starting to feel the rhythm. Pass across, intercepted, ground ball picked up by Gigi Otto. And another goal for the Mustangs as they take the lead. It is 2-1 on a goal by Avi Anderson.
Yeah, it looks like Moorhead's just trying to force passes out there, not making the best decisions.
Yeah, very sloppy pass there. Sloppy passing in general by the Spuds.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Looks like Sydney Martinson for the Spuds will take the face-off. Spuds will have possession going down the field. Sydney Martinson trying to make a play. She gets the ball back behind the net. There is not anybody open.
Yeah, it looks like Mounds View's just going to let her sit there and hold it, and they're going to cover the rest, make sure she can't move it.
Spuds reset.
Oh, looks like we got a hidden ball play here. Tommy, who's got the ball?
And
Looks
we don't
like
know
Sydney's got
yet,
the
but
ball.
a shot missed. Shot wide.
And that was backed up by Moundsville. They get possession.
And the hidden ball trick leads to no avail for Moorhead. "14 minutes and 40 seconds left on the first half promo scoreboard. Mounds View looking to capitalize.
Well, looks like 4 from Moundsville, just tweaked an ankle. She's trying to get off.
And
That leaves Moundsview down 1 in the offensive zone.
let's hope she's okay. Here's Gigi Otto. Over to Anderson. Back to Otto. Ground ball picked up by Canyu. And the ball's going all over the place here as it's switching from possession to Mounds View, back to Moorhead. Now it's another ground ball heading towards the sideline. Here's Barrett Hudson behind the net. Looked like she wanted to feed it inside to A.V. Anderson, who was cutting towards the net. Here's Hudson. Fakes, loses the ball, but thankfully GG Auto was there to recover. Otto looking around, gets rid of it to Audra Dixon.
I don't know. Do you know? Looks like we're gonna have a free start here from the 12-meter line.
Mounds View trying to get a 2-goal lead. Here's Hudson controlling the ball. Inside. And a good save made by Lake Parr.
Yep, that was a big save, Tommy. They were down one man, and they were able to make the stop.
Here come the Spuds up the field. And loose ball taken away by Mounds View. That was Maddie Harold getting the steal. And the ball rolls out of play.
We got 5D in the zone. Oh, now 6. Maybe I missed somebody.
Mounds View attacking. Across to GG Auto, who weaves her way in and scores.
Just a beautiful move. Nice face dodge. Put it top cheese.
She made that look way too easy. And it is 3-1 Mounds View. And they are getting after Lake Parr early. After it seemed like Lake Parr was starting to find a rhythm, now Mounds View is starting to take advantage. Spuds are on the penalty. And a wrist shot and a goal and a good answer by the Spuds on the penalty.
It was a great play by Sydney Martinson. She found some open space, got the shot off.
And it looked like the Mustangs were going to try to take advantage of all the Spuds on the other side of the field. And looks like there'll be a no goal. As the Spuds will try to get it back as they move up the field. Almost a ground ball, but instead taken by Sydney Martinson, who gets the goal back.
Great redemption shot there, Tommy. She
After
got to finish off.
Absolutely. After getting the no call or the no goal last time, she gets it this time. It is now 3-2 Mounds View. And you can hear the chants in the Spuds crowd. They're really liking what Sydney Martinson is doing, as she has been a key player early on.
Looks like Sydney's getting a well-deserved break. Sophie Swenson's taking the face off.
Ground ball picked up by Ava Nelson. She takes it up the sideline. Pass across. And a ground ball that is picked up by the Spuds, Sophie Swenson. And looked like she was trying to tie the game with that shot, but it's no good.
It's good placement on the shot. She was trying to get a bouncer. Just took the wrong bounce. A little high over the net.
Take two here for the Spuds on this possession. Here's Woike. Out to Keeping. All the way across to Swenson. Spuds have it behind the net. Spuds trying to create an opportunity here to tie the game at 3 here in the first half. Swenson controls. She takes a shot, and it bounces up and over the net. She tried to go for, I believe, a corner shot, but it's no good. But they're getting off some pretty good shots here early on.
Yep, we're doing good backing up these shots. Liv Dielstra back there to make sure we keep possession of the ball.
Here's Ava Nelson.
It's a great move by Ava. She just couldn't quite hang on to the ball.
Mounds View playing very impressive defense on a lot of these possessions. Now the Spuds are behind the net. And it looked like Liv Dielstra, she almost lost the ball there. Here's Swenson. Ball goes wide.
Swenson's getting some great looks. Looks like she just has a little too much whip in that stick. She's putting them right in the dirt and over the net.
She is being a very aggressive player right now. Just driving at the net. And a little miscommunication there as the ground ball is picked up by Mounds View. And into the stick of Berkeley Rielfs, who's running it up the field and loses the ball. Gets it back, dishes it out to Barrett Hudson. Hudson tosses it to Rielfs. Over to Anderson. Here's Barrett Hudson controlling. And looks like a push penalty on the Spuds. And I believe that will set up a free shot opportunity from the 8 meter.
What? I don't want to interrupt.
And the Mustangs get a quick goal on the free shot, and it is 4-2. They get the free shot and a 4-2 lead here in the first half for the Mustangs. with 6:22 left on the first half promo scoreboard. And that was Barrett Hudson getting her first goal of the 2022-2023 campaign.
Looks like we're lining up on the offensive here. Tommy, we got 2 offensive players towards the Mounds View goal. See how that works out. Looks like Moorhead lost the draw.
And pass goes over the stick of Maddie Harold.
Quick restart, Allie Moser with the ball.
Spuds trying to get something going here as they're down 2. And a yellow card will be called on number 12 for the Mustangs, Maddie Harold. That is her first yellow card of the game.
Looks like they took both of them on that play there, Tommy.
And here come the Mustangs, looking to make it a 5-2 advantage here in the first half. Here's Gigi Otto dishing it out to Kylie Dahl. Here's Barrett Hudson, who scored the last goal for the Mustangs. Ground ball batted in the air and scooped up by Aubrey Keeping.
It's a great play, Tommy. They batted the ball up out of the air and put it right on their teammate's stick.
And a ground ball picked up by Mounds View goalie Julia Gillespie, who's off to a solid start here this afternoon. And with this cold weather, you gotta hope that you'd be able to make stops, because if you're just standing out there in the cold, it's not going to do you any justice.
No, it's a real cold one out there, Tommy. I'm glad we're up in the booth here, nice and warm.
Right you are. Looks like A.V. Anderson will pass it out. And that was not the best pass by Anderson, as it's scooped up.
Looked like Sydney Martinson got a stick on that pass and made her launch it right up into the air there.
Cami Wojtke with the interception there.
Oh, great opportunity here. We got a free shot from the 8-meter. Cami Wojtke.
Spuds to look to make it a 1-goal game. Here's the free shot, and it's in. It is a 1-goal game as Cami Wojtke makes it 4-3.
Great placement on that shot. Puts it far and low. Goalie had to work for that one. Couldn't quite get there.
The Spuds are right back in it. It is 4-3 with 4:38 left on the first half promo scoreboard. Looks like it will be Ella Westerman and Sydney Martinson taking the face-off. And race to the ball, and it is picked up. And a ground ball still on the ground. Who's going to get it? The answer is Aubrey keeping. And the Spuds look to tie it. They circle it around the net. And this game is tied. As I think that was Abby Kerpus.
Yep, Tommy, that was Abby Kerpus. That was a great move around the crease. Got her hands free. Was able to get that shot off.
The Spuds are hotter than fish grease right now. This game is tied at 4. Sydney Martinson will face against Ella Westerman in this face-off. The Spuds got 2 goals in like a matter of minutes.
It's just what we needed to get this momentum going right before halftime comes up here.
Spuds looking to keep that momentum going as Ava Nelson dishes it out to Aubrey keeping. Spuds slowing down the play.
Looks like we got Martinson back there, eye in the field, trying to find a good pass. No one's quite getting open yet.
Martinson looking for options. Great patience here by Martinson. Looking around.
Sydney's still got the ball. Looks like, she's a pure goal scorer. Looks like she's thinking about making a move around the crease, trying to get her hands free.
That's what it looks like as she is circling the net. And Martinson tried to feed it to Abby Kerpus, but it was deflected by the stick of one of the Moundsview Mustangs. I could not get a number on who made that deflection, but it was a great play nonetheless. And the ball scooped up by the Mustangs, but the Spuds get it back. We're approaching the 2-minute warning here in the first half. As the Mustangs are working up the sideline. They cleared up to the center line. And just sloppy play there as the Mustangs had an opportunity and just threw it away.
Yep, she popped that ball right up into Sophie Swinson's stick. But unfortunately, we get the turnover right after that.
And it's all starting to unravel here all of a sudden for the Mustangs as they have given up 2 goals in a span of 3 minutes, along with not passing the ball as good as they were earlier. Berkeley Reelfs is running up in front of her teammate, Laura Murphy, who has the ball. And a ground ball picked up by the Spuds.
Some great defense by Liv Dielstra, picking it up, pushing it down.
Dielstra almost loses the ball, but her teammate, number 8, Sydney Martinson, is there. She has been all over the place in this first half as she controls as the final minute of first half play is ticking. And will we get a free shot opportunity here? And that's what it looks like from the 12-meter.
43 seconds here. Moorhead's going to try to get some momentum going into the locker room before half. Sydney opts out of the shot. Going to look around, see if they can drop a play here.
Spuds have 37 seconds to make something happen. Here's Kerpus. Almost got it in, but it was just wide. A good shot nonetheless as the clock continues to run. Spuds have all the momentum on their side. Here comes Dielstra. And she throws it away. 7 seconds left on the clock. And it'll be picked up, and the Mustangs will clear it. And that'll do it for the first half of this afternoon's contest. The Spuds down 4-2 with 5 minutes left. Scored 2 unanswered goals. And it is 4-4 going into halftime. We will be back for second half coverage after this break. Here on
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day, and in return to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful, and it really brings me back every day.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Ben wanted to spread the news with the help of an airplane. Jen thought we should celebrate by giving everyone a cake. And Eric wanted to make it into a movie.
$2 million.
Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic, serving the FM community for over 9 years. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle's service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Welcome back to Girls Lacrosse here on Spuds TV, presented by Muscatel Subaru. It is tied at 4, entering the second half. A little recap on the first half of action. Mounds View had 7 shots and 4 goals. Meanwhile, for Moorhead, they are perfect. 4 shots and 4 goals. And that just goes to show that Moorhead is really finding their way to the net, and they're not missing.
Definitely some great takes from Moorhead. They're playing smart, moving the ball, getting those open shots.
Moorhead looks to continue where they left off, scoring 2 goals in the last 5 minutes of first half action. Aubrey keeping, almost got a handle on the ball, but instead they'll pass it from the 12-meter. Here's keeping. Looked like the ball was deflected by Ella Westerman. And the wind's blowing really hard today as the net almost fell over.
Nice cold windy day here in Moorhead. 36 degrees.
Perfect
feels like 25.
Perfect weather for lacrosse, I'll tell you that. As
Doesn't
long as you're running it up and down the field, you're good to go.
Doesn't get much better, Tommy.
Absolutely. You're right on about that, as the Spuds are trying to do a hidden ball trick here. They did that in the first half, led to no avail.
Looks like Sophie's got the ball. They picked her up pretty quick.
Swenson loses
Gobbled
the
her up.
ball, and she took a pretty hard fall, and she took a pretty hard fall after trying to recover, but instead she'll get a possible shot opportunity from the 8-meter.
Great opportunity here, Captain Sophie Swenson.
Shot too high over the net, and Moundsview will take it up the field for the first time in this half. Up the sideline goes Maddie Dornfield, and the shot goes wide and out of play.
Some great chasing by Moundsville. Looks like they were just a little bit slow on that one. Moorhead got the ball.
And the clock continues to run as Moorhead retrieves the ball.
Looks like we're trying to scoop up a ball here.
Here's Ellie Retzer. Tried to get it to Ali Harvala, but it winds up in front of the Moundsview bench. And I think that might have been an illegal pass or something.
Looks like Moorhead's going to restart with the ball here.
Sydney Martinson, who was a big contributor in the first half for the Spuds. She controls the ball.
Well, looks like we got a little chaos going on here. Everybody's running through the crease.
And another goal for the Spuds, and they take the lead.
It was a great play. Moundsville had no idea what was going on. She found the first girl wide open right on the doorstep.
Moundsview is in shambles right now. They had a 4-2 lead. Moorhead said, no problem. We'll just take those 3 goals right back. It's a 5-4 game with 21-22 left on the First Ave promo scoreboard.
Moorhead got just what they needed from their senior captain, Ava Nelson, for the go-ahead goal early in the second half.
Momentum definitely on Moorhead's side.
Looks like we've got Mortensen and Westerman lining up for the draw. Ref positioning the ball in between the heads of their sticks.
Moorhead has done pretty decent on the face-off at the center line this afternoon. And it shows here as it is scooped up by Jocelyn Junk.
They've got numbers.
Moorhead looked like they were going to get a shot off, but the ball trickles away behind the net. Sydney Martinson controls the ball by the 12-meter. Spins, shoots off the post. Almost her second goal of the contest.
Another great opportunity for Sydney Martinson. Just a hair off as Mountain View pushes the ball up the field.
And almost stolen away by Liv Dielstra, but Moundsview able to recover as Rielfs passes it across to Barrett Hudson.
Hudson with a great job keeping the ball in bounds there. She had to hustle and just poke it back a little bit to keep possession there.
Hudson to Ella Westerman. Now it's Maddie Tinkle controlling, and looks like the ball will go the other way. But it's picked up by the Mustangs, and a shot saved made by Lake Parr. Off to a good start here in this second half after giving up 4 goals in the first half.
It was a great read by Parr. She made the great save, getting the stick down low, covering that 5-hole. Off the shot, Moundsview stepped out of bounds with the ball, and Moorhead got it, but looks like they're right back to it Mounds View with the ball.
Maddie Tinkle feeds it to Barrett Hudson. Hudson looking for options behind the Moorhead net. And a big hit delivered by, I believe that was Ellie Rutzer delivering the hit on Gigi Otto. And Otto will control on the 8-meter.
Ref just lining them up, making sure Moorhead gives them the space for the free start here.
Here's Hudson. Hudson tosses it to Otto. Otto weaves her way towards the net, but now she has to reset by the 12-meter.
It was a great little shovel pass to get it to her. She tried to take it in, but got gobbled up by the defense.
Almost stolen away by the Spuds there. As the Mustangs look to stop the bleeding, they've given up 3 straight goals to Moorhead after leading 4-2 earlier in the game. That was good. A good job by Tinkle controlling the ball, and she takes, her teammate takes a big hit there. That was Reelfs taking one for the team.
Some great D by Moorhead, just topped it off with a little bit too much of a push there. They're going to get a free shot here from the, oh, Moorhead's going to retain possession.
Here come the Spuds up the field. It's Maya Fallingstad controlling. Sophia Swenson checks in. She has been a key contributor.
Oh.
Shot save made by Gillespie.
What a save by Mounds View. That was an absolute missile from Ava Nelson.
That was a missile indeed as Gillespie clears. But it's back into the possession of the Spuds as Ava Nelson looking to do something with it. Shot a little high.
Oh, that's all right, Tommy. We're calling a shot on that one. Moorhead was there to back it up. Going to retain possession.
Here comes Kerpus. She'll control behind the Mounds View net. Kerpus looking around. And shot deflected off the stick, I believe, of the goalie Gillespie. She's made 2 great saves on this possession.
Yep, she's really keeping Mounds View in here with her the reaction time here, making some great saves.
Mounds View up the sideline. Moorhead got the steal, but Mounds View gets it back. Maddie Tinkle controls. Pass inside, shot, and a goal. What an answer by the Mustangs as Ella Westerman ties it at 5 here in the second half.
Yeah, she really tossed up a prayer there and seemed lucky that it landed right in the stick of Mounds View, right on the crease. Easy shot.
How about the pass from Maddie Tinkle? I mean, that was a very high pass, and Westerman was able to make it work for the game-tying goal. Westerman will take the face-off once again for the Mustangs. And I believe Sydney Martinson will take the face-off once again for Moorhead.
Great face-off win by Moorhead. Sydney was able to pop it up, and Ava came in to scoop it.
They've really done a great job on the face-off this afternoon. Here's Ava Nelson, and right past the stick of Ava Gilbertson. And the Mustangs clear it towards the center line.
Great job by Sadie Coleman to get in there and disrupt the pass a little bit.
Here's Callie Anderson. She took it up the field. Now it's Maddie Tinkle.
Looks like Mounds View's looking to slow it down a little bit here. Maybe move it around, get some good looks.
And they need momentum more than anything, as the Spuds have seemed to control that momentum aspect the entire game as they try to set up at the 12-meter. Westerman, who scored the game-tying goal earlier, gets it across to Maddie Dornfield. Over to Hudson. Hudson all the way near the net to Audra Dixon. Here's Tinkle. Backward pass to Hudson. And she could have had an opportunity there. But instead, there's no goal, but the Mustangs will maintain possession as they get an opportunity here to potentially take the lead if they try to take the shot. They do, and it's in.
What a save by Lake Park.
Oh, no, it was a save. I thought that the Mustangs took the lead, but yeah, a great save made by Lake Parr. I could have sworn that was a goal, but Lake Parr has just been too good in the clutch situations. Here come the Spuds, and the shot is just wide. A breakaway opportunity for Abby Kerpus. But as the famous Bob Euchre would say, just a bit outside. And the Spuds look to capitalize, as it seems like they have the momentum once again.
You're pulling everybody back here. Looks like they got a play in mind here. You give Sydney Martinson the opportunity to do it herself.
And look, that's what she's done the entire game.
Oh,
Score!
What a feed by Martinson. Keeping was right where she needed to be to receive that pass and bury it.
Moorhead retakes the lead. It is 6-5. As I believe that was Audrey Keeping who got the goal.
That would be assisted by Martinson.
Martinson with the assist. Martinson has really put the team on her back as she is doing everything right now.
Whether it's shooting or feeding, they're running the offense right through her, and it's working well.
Martinson will take the face-off against Bullard.
Oh, we've actually got Sophie Swenson in for the face-off here as the refs line up the face-off and get the ball in between the sticks.
Yeah, you're right. It looks like they're going to give Martinson a rest here. And Martinson is playing with a lot of confidence here as the face-off is won once again by the Spuds. They have done a outstanding job on the face-off this entire afternoon as Swenson fell down and lost the ball. Ground ball that is fought for, picked up by the Spuds as it trickles away and out of play. And
looks like we're going to have a push on Moorhead here. Oh, wait. No, looks like it was on Mounds View.
As Moorhead will maintain possession. I honestly thought it was I was agreeing with you there. I honestly thought you were right on that call, but Moorhead maintains possession near the 12-meter.
Not quite sure what the ref saw there, but it was different than what we saw.
Here's a shot. Saved, made. Save was made by Julia Gillespie. Feeds it across to Gigi Otto, who weaves her way up the sideline. And a whistle is blown.
Back on that last shot, Ava Gilbertson gave herself a great opportunity to get a shot off by switching hands last second. Open it up, but as Tommy said, great save by the goalie.
It has mainly been a battle of clutch situations. When it's mattered most, both goalies for both teams have come through. And a ground ball, as it's picked up by Gabby Bullard, who takes it up the field for the Mustangs.
Gabby saw her opportunity on that quick restart, and she just got it going right away. Wanted to get a jump on Moorhead.
Mustangs need an answer here. Here's Tinkle, weaving her way in, shot, and
looks like the ref's calling something here. We're gonna get a free shot from the 8.
Because it didn't look like it was in. Didn't look like it was a goal. It may have got the outside of the net, but a free shot nonetheless for the Mustangs.
We got a shot attempt from the 8-meter hash here, Mounds view.
Here's Tinkle, shot a little high, and it was intercepted by, I believe, Abby Kerpus. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Ellie Retzer who got the steal there.
Looks like we're going to run it back from the 8-meter hash. Mounds view with another opportunity. We'll see if they take a shot or dish it out.
Take 2 from Mounds view. Tinkle loses the ball.
Some great defense by Moorhead, not letting Mounds view get their shots, taking away the lanes here. Again, we're going to have another free shot from the 8-meter.
Take 3 here for the Mustangs. They'll just try a shot, and it's in.
It was a great bounce shot by Tinkle there. Just had par beat right away. She knew where she was going with that one.
Maddie Tinkle with a great answer for the Mustangs. It is 6-all with 10:14 left on the First Ave promo scoreboard. And that is what the Mustangs needed most.
Got ourselves a game here just over halfway, and we're all tied up.
Game is definitely not over yet, as Gigi Otto will take the face-off for the Mustangs. And I would think Sydney Martinson is taking it for the Spuds.
Clean win by Martinson.
It has just been all Spuds on the face-off. And Ava Nelson looked like she had an opportunity there as it's cleared by the Mustangs.
Yep, Mustangs saw what she was doing there, and they collapsed in on her. Closed it out, forced a turnover.
Here comes Swenson. Spuds have numbers. A lot of real estate for Cami Woike as she controls the ball. Here's Martinson with a nice move, and that's a goal.
That was a great rollback, Tommy. She fooled her defender, switched hands, put it right where it needed to go.
It almost looked like it didn't go in, but I guess I just didn't see the ball there.
Yep, she really picked the corner on that one.
She really had the crowd deceived, including myself, I'll tell you that. But Sydney Martinson, what a game for her. 2 goals and 1 assist.
Looks like we got a timeout on the field here.
And that's actually 3 goals and 1 assist for Sydney Martinson. And we have a timeout called here, and we'll take a quick break here on Spuds TV presented by Muscatel Subaru.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Welcome back after that Mounds View timeout as they tried to sort things over. It is a 7-6 game here at Jim Goda Stadium. 8:51 left in regulation. And it has really been a back and forth battle here this afternoon.
Yeah, both teams looking good. Certain opportunities. We got lots of good passing going on. Some great shot opportunities and selections today.
And how about the game from Sydney Martinson? I mean, she is really taking the charge here this afternoon. 3 goals and 1 assist. A hat trick, as a matter of fact, for her. Surprised I didn't see anybody throw their hats on the field, you know?
Yeah, Tommy, I'm surprised they haven't. Lots of goal scoring in lacrosse, but we definitely, here in Minnesota, we still call that a hat trick.
Absolutely. As Martinson will take the face-off for the Spuds against Ella Westerman once again.
Ref's lining up the ball here. He's looking very cold.
And I'm sure all the lacrosse players feel the same way, but this game's almost over, and I think the energy here at Jim Goda Stadium is going to do the trick.
Absolutely.
As it is scooped up by the Mustangs. Taken up to the 12-meter, and now behind the net, it's Ella Westerman. Westerman looking around. Pass to the 12-meter, now to the 8-meter, back to the 12-meter. Good ball movement here by the Mustangs, deflected by Lake Parr.
It's a great save. She used her gloves on that one, punched that ball out of the way.
Mustangs trying to create separation near the meters. And a shot, score!
Some great offense by Mounds View. It was a beautiful pick. Opened up the lane for the offensive player. She got the shot off.
Maddie Tinkle just weaving her way through the Moorhead defenders. And it's tied up at 7.
Got quite the back and forth here. It looks like it might go down to the last goal.
It definitely seems that way, as Sophia Swenson will take the center line faceoff against Ella Westerman. You can see all the players trying to warm themselves up.
Mustang goal was scored by number 4, Maddie Tinkle.
I believe that is Maddie Tinkle's second goal of the contest.
Great job by Ava Nelson scooping up that ball there and moving it forward, getting it into the offensive zone.
Here's Sydney Martinson controlling, with Gigi Otto guarding her. Martinson taking her time. Behind the net now. Trying to get a centering pass. She spins. Score! Oh, my goodness.
It's another great rollback by Martinson.
Just spinning her way.
Opened herself up to get that great lane and a good vision on the net to get that shot off.
4th goal of the game for Martinson. It is 8-7 Moorhead. As the clock continues to run, we're approaching 7 minutes left on the first Ave promo scoreboard. As Westerman will take the face-off once again for Mounds View against Swenson. And the face-off is won by the Mustangs as they look to tie it up again. Ground ball inside. Here's Tinkle, weaving her way in. Shoots, and another goal for Tinkle. How about a hat trick for her? Her 3rd goal of the contest. And right after Martinson's goal, Maddie Tinkle answers back. It is 8-all here in the second half.
That was some great move by Tinkle to get herself wide open, weaving in and out of traffic and finding that open lane, get that shot off. Got ourselves a barn burner here today. Goal after goal.
A slugfest indeed here at Jim Goda Stadium. Westerman versus Sydney Martinson on the faceoff. Martinson has really gotten the best of Westerman on the faceoff here this afternoon. And this time it's won by the Mustangs. Ground ball picked up. Looked like for a second it was the Mustangs who had possession, but ball still rolling around. Now it's in possession of the Mustangs. Here's Tinkle, who lost the ball near the 12-meter. And
looks like Mounds View is going to retain possession here.
Looks like a timeout is going to be called by Moorhead.
Take the timeout.
So a timeout called by head coach Brianne Martinson. And we'll be back after this timeout break here on Spuzz TV, presented by Muscatel Subaru.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
Welcome back to Girls Lacrosse on Spuzz TV, presented by Muscatel Subaru. After that timeout, hopefully, I believe that was a Moorhead timeout that was called as they look to try to sort things out after the most recent goal for the Mustangs from Maddie Tinkle, who has a hat trick in this game. Tinkle will control near the 12-meter, working her way up the 12-meter. Mounds view behind the net. And it looked like Barrett Hudson had a clear lane to the net, but instead takes it up the meters. A missed opportunity there for the Mustangs to take the lead. Here's Tinkle trying to go for 4, and she does! How about Maddie Tinkle? 4 goals in this contest, and the Mustangs in this heavyweight bout deliver another haymaker. It is 9-8 here on the First Ave promo scoreboard.
Yeah, Spuds are just really having a tough time containing Tinkle. She just can get her way to the front of the crease, and she's got a great shot.
And Tinkle has been on in this second half. And I stand corrected. That is 5 goals for Maddie Tinkle. She has more than half of the Mustangs' goals. Wow. I tell you, that is one performance we're seeing today.
It's a great way to start the season for Tinkle. See if she can hold it up for the rest of the year.
Here come the Mustangs, looking to steal all the momentum. It's Rielfs, gets rid of it to Tinkle, leading scorer, obviously, for the Mustangs. And if I were the Mustangs, I'd keep feeding Maddie Tinkle, as she has been on fire in this second half.
Yep, she's just holding the ball right now. Looks like they're trying to kill the clock a little bit with this lead.
Maddie Tinkle, being a ball hog, instead passes it to her teammate, Daya Padel.
Moorhead's going to need to add a little pressure here pretty soon if they want to get this ball back and tie it up.
Here's Tinkle. Looked like she wanted to do a centering pass, but nobody was home. Here's Hudson.
There's Moundsville sending cutter after cutter right now. They're trying to find someone to feed going to the net, but
Moorhead is playing good defense and almost looked like a shove from Berkeley Rielfs, but no call. Refs are letting him play. Here's Rielfs, lost the ball. And here come the Spuds. Lots of real estate ahead for Sophie Swenson. And they'll continue play.
That was in the sphere by Moundsville.
Here's Kerpus, shoots a little wide.
Great little move by Kerpus to spin around and get her hands free.
In the direction of Sydney Martinson, who has 4 goals in the contest. As she'll control. Martinson trying to do a little spin action. We've seen that earlier in the contest. Kerpus shoots a little wide again, and it'll stay with Moorhead.
Another great opportunity for Moorhead. Taking a good shot, having a backup there to keep possession of the ball.
And they're getting shots off. That is the most important thing, as they are making the Moundsview goalie, Julia Gillespie, work to make those saves. Here's Martinson. Looking around. Will she try another spin move? She does. Shoots. Score! That's a 5-piece for Sydney Martinson.
Another great rollback by Sydney Martinson. She's really got that move dialed in, and her shot is on fire.
On the last possession, Maddie Tinkle said, not so fast. But Sydney Martinson says, we're all knotted at 9. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left in regulation. What a game so far. It has been a slugfest all the way around here this afternoon.
It's an important draw here. Knotted up 9-9 with 3 minutes left. Big advantage to whoever gets possession here.
And the face-off is won by Martinson. The Spuds might let her do the rest. Here comes Kirpus taking it around the net.
Going to slow it down. They're going to look to set something up here.
Out to keeping.
Take their time, find a good shot. We don't want to be giving up possession on this play.
Here's Swenson. Tried a spin move, but it leads to no avail as it's a ground ball.
Come on, Cam.
Cammie Whitekey almost picked it up, but instead it is in the stick of Padel. Dia Padel. Oh, what a nice move by Padel. Out across to Tinkle.
Tinkle on the break. We got to wait for a shot here.
Tinkle.
It's got to be coming.
With a shot. Save made!
Lake Parr with a beautiful save on Tinkle.
Lake Parr saves the day for the Spuds as the ever so dangerous Maddie Tinkle almost got her 6th goal of the game.
Yep, Spuds are going to pick up the ball here and just send it out of bounds. We got to get it away from the net.
A minute 33 left on the first Av promo scoreboard. Here's Tinkle. She had a centering pass waiting for her as Westerman gets it to Anderson. Anderson over to Otto. Otto weaving her way in, just wide. Here's Tinkle. 1 minute left here in regulation.
It's all tied up. We got to keep the ball out of Tinkle's hands here.
And shot. Score! And the Mustangs take the lead. I believe that was Gigi Otto who got the go-ahead goal.
Some great movement there by Mounds View. They were able to find the girl in the front of the crease, wide open, get that shot off. Looks like we got a timeout Moorhead. They're going to drop a play if they win this face-off and try to tie it up here before the end of the game.
A Moorhead timeout indeed as the Mustangs clawing their way back and possibly to a victory here this afternoon. We'll be right back here on Spuds TV.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle's service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Welcome back to Girls Lacrosse on Spuds TV, presented by Muscatel Subaru. 10-9 Mounds View in the second half. Under a minute in regulation.
Yeah, with only 48 seconds left here in the game, we're gonna have to really push it to get a goal. This face-off's very important here.
Martinson and Westerman facing off once again. Westerman won the most recent face-off for the Mustangs, but overall it has been all Spuds on the face-off. And this time it's scooped up by Westerman, but she loses the ball. She gets it back. What a turn of events that was. Westerman running free towards the 12-meter, and she might just hold on to it to drain the clock.
Moorhead really needs to think about doubling the ball right now and really putting the pressure on.
They need to get a deflection here. 20 seconds. Westerman still controlling. Gets it to Tinkle. Now to Hudson. And they can just run this clock out. 10 seconds left. 4 seconds. And with that, the Mounds View Mustangs, with the knockout blow in this heavyweight bout, they win it 10-9 here on opening day of the new girls lacrosse season, as they were led by Maddie Tinkle, who scored 5 goals in the contest, and she is going to have a lot of confidence the rest of the way. Meanwhile, for the Spuds, their leading scorer, Sydney Martinson, she gave it her all, but the Mounds View Mustangs just straight up sliced the Moorhead defense today.
Yeah, it was a great game. Maddie Tinkle definitely ran the show. Sydney Martinson put up her best effort. Wasn't quite enough. Great first game of the season. A lot of fun. Hopefully the next one's a little bit warmer.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think the energy here made it a lot warmer, especially on the field.
Absolutely. Great day for first game of Moorhead Spuds Lacrosse.
Yep. Despite the loss, Moorhead definitely looks very well, especially Sydney Martinson. So hopefully the next game they can bounce back. Meanwhile, here on Spuds TV, we'll be covering girls softball on Monday at 5:30. So hopefully you can tune in for that. But right now, this is John Dielstra and Thomas Fox wishing you all a good day. This has been Girls Lacrosse on Spuds